Hi, my name is Akilah Clark, and we're here with the lovely Ashley Darby. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Akilah. How are you doing?
I'm doing real good. Well, today we're here just to talk about everything that's been going on in the past couple of years, which has been super exciting, I'm sure.
Whirlwind, babe. Whirlwind.
Oh my gosh. So tell me about it, the experience with Real Housewives of Potomac.
So when we first started doing the Housewives, I think that when you watch them on TV, you have a preconceived idea of what it's going to be like, and you're like, oh, when I get on there, if I'm ever on that show, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And then you actually get on the show, and you realize that it is a very individual experience.
Wow.
What you think you see someone else going through on a different franchise or even a different show could be a completely different thing than what you experience.
Well, just with that, tell me what's so unique about Potomac. Tell me about Potomac.
I love the fact, people ask me this question all the time, it's like, why Potomac? The reality is Potomac is such an interesting area because A, it's a very prominent, affluent DC suburb, but then also there's like this black community that is popping, it's thriving, it's amazing, and it's not really talked about. You talk about McLean and you talk about some of the other areas around, but Potomac, especially the black community, is not something that's, what's the word? It's understated. So I feel like Housewives finally brings a voice to that and gives these women the opportunity, women and men, their husbands, an opportunity to talk about their great accomplishments.
So you say it's understated. I think in the area, people probably know about it as the affluent community, but the world now gets to view not only the township, but also your lives.
Right. There was that thing when we first came out was Where's Potomac? That was our hashtag because no one had heard of it.
Oh, wow.
It's like, well, did you go to elementary school? Because the Potomac River is in your history books. So that should be an indication, you know what I'm saying?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So what is it like to now have people all in your business? Not, your relationships, not only your relationship with your husband, but also your relationships with your mom and your family.
Yes. That's one of those things that I talked about. You don't really know exactly how that's going to feel when you first sign up for it. I didn't really understand how... I knew I was putting my life out there. I knew everyone would see all my business. I don't think I was quite prepared for the fact that everyone was going to have an opinion about it, which is a very natural thing. It's either you like something or you don't like something. I'm a very polarizing person. I've learned some people love me, some people don't like me. One or the other, take it with me, it's fine. I still like me. So when we started talking about our relationships, I realized that it was actually fairly therapeutic for me because things that I think that I swept under the rug a lot, I had to address them. They were elephants in the room. So issues that I have with my husband that I may ordinarily just glaze over because I have to keep it moving. Being on Real Housewives gave me the opportunity to have dialogue that I didn't have before. And even this situation with my mom that is really difficult to live through, but then also to have to talk about and share with America is challenging, but it's also a form of catharsis because, again, I never felt comfortable talking to her about these things, and I don't think she did either. And so even though sharing it with millions of people is rough, it's been fairly therapeutic for both of us.
Yeah, I can only imagine. So what about the women? How have you gained friendships, or is this something that is just ever evolving as far as the sisterhood between the women?
You hit that right on the head, babe. You hit it. This group of ladies, all are very opinionated and we come from very different backgrounds, most of us. And we have commonalities that help us to form relationships, but then our differences are where we start to kind of like butt heads. So I really formed great relationships with Giselle and Robin, and I didn't really anticipate that we would when I first met them. I thought they were so different from me. And then as I spent more time with them, I realized that we actually have a lot in common. Because when we film the show, we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
So we spend a lot of time together. And even after we stopped filming, we do events together. They came to my restaurant, to Oz a few times. So you also go through this very unique experience together of being on the Housewives show in general.
Okay.
Yeah. So even if I've never met some of the other ladies in the franchise, I still feel like I relate to them and I know them. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we're talking about relationships and right back to your husband. I know you've heard all of the buzz about, she just got married to money. She doesn't love him. Tell America, tell the world, tell our readers, why do you love your husband so much?
You know, when I first started dating my husband, I got so many nasty glares, so many looks, I mean, it's natural. There's almost a 30-year age difference between us.
There's also a mind your business factor.
Touche. You're so right. Unfortunately, that's not the way America is. Especially now, we live in an age of divulging all types of information. So everyone is used to being able to look at whomever you want, say whatever you want. And we got a lot of that. A lot of people stared at us, and it took a really big toll on our relationship before we even got married. So I feel as though a lot of those kinks were worked out. So now, yes, people have things to say that I'm a gold digger, I'm this and I'm that. I got all that stuff long ago, baby. So I'm good, okay?
Been there, done that. I've heard it.
Yes, like I am rubber and you are glue at this point in time. Yes. I know I took a good doctor either.
Bounce back, stick to you.
But he's just, and he's an ever-evolving person as well. So even though he's about to be 59 this year, he still is learning things. Like I'm now a yoga teacher. He does yoga with me. He's learning more about spirituality. I'm also a pescatarian, so he's learning more about a plant-based diet. Like, if he was someone who was just stagnant and like, oh, I am, I'm never gonna change, our relationship would never work. But he's young at heart and he constantly wants to learn and explore, so that's why our marriage works.
I think it's on. Okay, so how do you balance any and all negativity or just the work-life balance or, just the way or the direction that your life is changing? I'm sure it's a lot going on. How do you balance yourself?
It was really hard for me to balance everything in the beginning. I can't lie to you. The harsh criticism and the feedback that I was getting, I am a human, so it affected me quite a bit. It hurt me to a core. But I had to take a step back and realize that A, I put myself on this platform. I knew what came with it. And then B, that I make the most of this journey no matter what. Being on Real Housewives is really a privilege. So even if I have to deal with some of the negative things, the positives that I get to experience, like building my business, sharing my story with people who say that they can relate to me, that they're inspired by me, that kind of stuff really cancels out any of the negativity. And another thing that really helped me with that was yoga. I took my first yoga class when I was 18, and when I decided to get certified, it was at a time when Michael and I had just come back together after being separated. And when Michael and I were separated for those 6 months, it was really rough for me. Like, I was crying all the time. I was sad, I was down. And it wasn't until I started doing yoga in my room, in my apartment that I was renting, that I really started to feel like myself again. It just gave me like some sort of light that I didn't know. It was already there, and it helped me like turn it up a little bit.
So now that you're certified, what are you going to do with that?
So now that I'm certified, I do yoga classes at my restaurant, at Oz Restaurant and Bar in Arlington, and I also do guest classes around the DC area. Embrace Yoga Studio. I don't know if you know Faith Hunter, but she's amazing.
Okay.
Oh, you love her.
I have to, look her up.
Yes, check her out. And I also have an apparel line coming out. So this is my first, it just came out of the box, so it's a little wrinkled, but this is my first shirt for my clothing line called Zen Gem.
Nice.
It's all about inspirational quotes, because a lot of the graphic tees now that I see, they're a little sarcastic in nature. And when I was going through my yoga certification, there were quotes that I saw that like resonated with me so much. And I was like, if this is impacting me and helping me feel this good, it probably would do wonders for someone else. So I'm hoping that while I'm walking on the street, someone maybe is having a down day, their eyes will come down here, not here, okay, down here.
Start down there. Start down there, then might circle back around, but down there.
That they will just be inspired. Like, hopefully it can make some stuff.
People really read shirts. I know I do. Like, what does your shirt say? Maybe I'm weird.
No, you're not. Not at all.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Restaurant, how's that going?
The restaurant is really good. When we first started, it was rough. Starting a business in the beginning, especially a restaurant, that it's the issue with restaurants is that everyone has taste buds and everyone cooks or knows someone who cooks or has a recipe that they love.
Right.
So as opposed to dealing with another industry where you're specialized and only you make that product, and so if someone needs a service or a product, they have to come to you. The reality is anyone can really cook for themselves. some people love their grandma's recipe, they love their grandma's fried chicken, or
But it's the experience of a restaurant. That's what makes it a restaurant.
You're right. So it's like you have to overcome that hurdle, which is why the taste of the food is so important. So that's like if you think about it, almost like a dog paw. So that's like the main part of the dog paw, and then you have the other little parts like the ambiance, the lighting, the music, the service. All those things go into making the beautiful dog paw.
Right.
I've never come up with that analogy in my life. It just happened. But yes. So having all those things come together was a challenge.
Right. Anything else you want to share as far as working on, or any announcements, maybe?
Well, things are happening. I'm not sure if I do have a little kangaroo on my couch yet.
Okay, but we're working on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. It's not quite time, but I could.
Okay.
Michael is actively trying, so. But yes, that's I wasn't gonna tell anybody that. Girl, you're good. You got it right on out of me. I wasn't gonna say.
I'm just saying. No, we're just really excited to hear from you and all the stuff that you have going on. You're ready to share.
Thank you.
Any announcement is just a part of the package.
Yes, I feel you. No, hopefully soon. I don't know, but just really working on my clothing line. I have a music video coming out soon.
I know,
so excited.
please share. Please share.
So I wrote a song for my husband a few months ago, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it, so I recorded it with the producer. These producers work with Cardi B, so I was like, okay, it must be good.
Right.
And he did not disappoint. Great song. And it's like literally the words are so specific to Michael, my husband,
Yeah.
and how we met each other and some of the tribulations in our relationship. My brother raps on it with me. He's
Oh,
a rapper,
that's so cute.
Casanova. Yeah. So the video will be coming out at the end of July.
End of July.
Yeah.
Heard it here. Perfect timing too.
It is.
Yes.
It is. It's a summer banger. I mean, summer's like almost over there, but I feel like we can get the tail end of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Well, that's all the questions that I have. If you don't have anything else to share.
No, I think we've covered all the bases, and I was pretty good.
All right.
I'm ready to try.
Let's come on.
Yeah.
About to hit the